So here we have a 2010 Audi R8. This one's an R8 V10. Comes with the exclusive carbon fiber package. It also comes in this beautiful black cherry, which is hard to come by as well. Please excuse the bird poop. I don't know if you can hand wash this or not, so I didn't want to, or I don't know if you can run it through the car wash, so I didn't. But we do have a 5.2 liter naturally aspirated V10 engine, made it to a 6-speed automated manual, giving us 525 horsepower, 391 pound-feet of torque. But to the front end here, love that look. LED daytime running lights, and we have, I believe, the high intensity discharge headlamps. But just a stunning look. I love the R8s. I kind of just did this review for me. I just want to take it out on the road. Down here we have these beautiful 19-inch, look like powder-coated forged wheels. Good look there. Love the orange calipers. It's just really, I love the color combos on this. Gonna pop the driver's side door here. Power door lock controls. One-touch automatic up and down windows, and then we have our power folding mirrors, and then we have the power mirrors we can adjust either side that way, and then we can pop the gas cap, pop the trunk in the front, and there's that signal orange and black two-tone interior. It looks fantastic. But we do have power in the seats there, as well as 4-way power lumbar support. Headlamp controls are there to look down the pedals and all that. And then we're gonna pop the actual engine bay by pulling up here. I love that carbon fiber though, it looks great. It's a really good looking car. But there's that V10 in there, if y'all can hear me. But just a really neat car. There's a back end there, and a huge shout out to Auto Collection in Murfreesboro for letting me review this car today. I'll leave a link below in the description. There's a gas cap there. Of course, this recommends only the highest quality gasoline. And there's a front passenger seat again with that power, and then 4-way power lumbar support. And then have a little bit of space behind. I have my backpacks there right now. Speakers are back there. And then we do have a media drive there. That's where you can run your USB if you want to run an iPod or something through the radio. Then a lockable glove compartment here. There's a space for that. Please excuse the glare. And I really just like these floor mats. Those are pretty neat as well. As we come back around to the front, just gonna go ahead and pop this front space. 12 volt here, which is a nice touch. And there's where you can jump off the battery if you need to. But decent sized space. You can put a couple of bags in there. But my gosh, this is a beautiful car. Absolutely stunning. Now let's do a quick rundown of the interior so I can put it to the driving test. Now I love the steering wheel with that carbon fiber interior package. That just feels so nice. And the leather on the sides there is great as well. Paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. And then we can use the scroll bar. Volumes here. And then to the radio itself, we do have AM, FM, And then we can choose our band there. You have Sirius XM as well with a subscription. And then we do have an aux input, and that's what you can run that iPod cable off of. Phone connection there, and then the navigation system. You can just pull up the map by hitting the buttons. Now, I like how the system's set up. Once you get used to it, it's pretty easy to use. And then your CD drive is right behind there. And then you have two, I believe those are SD card readers in the back. So I mean, everything's pretty self-explanatory. And set up for each tab is right in here. So pretty cool just to be such a simple system. And then for the backup camera, I'm impressed that even though this is a 2010, we have the guidelines that follow as you turn the steering wheel. And then we have those rear and front parking sensors. And then down here, we have the single zone automatic climate controls. We can adjust the fan speed here. And then we can turn that auto mode on or off, adjust that temperature, and then also adjust where the airflow is coming from there. And then 3-stage heated front seats for the driver and front passenger. Now to put in a gear, since it's an automated manual, you don't actually have a park that you put it into, so you just put in neutral, pull up on the brake, but you just pull down there for reverse, and then you can come over here to auto, and then if you want to manually shift, just adjust there, and then you can also use those paddle shifters behind the steering wheel. And then again, you just put it back into neutral, and you can cut the car off. And then you do have a sport mode here. Sport suspension can be toggled on or off. And then you can also raise or lower that rear wing, parking sensors, hazards. And then here we have a cigarette lighter, small bottle holders, additional storage. And again, there's that emergency brake there. I do like that we have these beautiful dome lights and the garage door transmitter right in there. And this headliner looks fantastic. And just sitting here in the seat, I'm surprised that I still have a couple inches of headroom. And with these wider seats, I can fit in here just barely. There's the horn sound, sounds very exotic. And then you can hit this mode button to go through your different functions there. Blinkers, headlamps. You can toggle your high beams, turn them off there and flash. And then cruise control, you can turn that on or off there. And then you can resume, cancel, and then again, turn the system all the way off. You could set the speed there and adjust that way. I'm not sure about these. I think these are for the sides actually. So you can, I think, adjust brightness or something there. Having a little trouble with it working. But trip meter, I believe, is right in there. So still a few things that are kind of weird for me just having a first look at this. Voice recognition button is there. And then you have your windshield wiper controls here. So off one time, and then you have the intermittent that you can adjust here, and then low and high. And I don't know what this does, but you can pull up here for that front wiper fluid. Then key fob is there. And then we do have a Bang & Olufsen sound system in this one too. I didn't realize at the time. An interesting vanity mirror setup, those fold back. But anyways, now to the fun part. Let's go ahead and take this 2010 Audi R8 V10 out on the road for a test drive.